Hi everybody, today I'll be teaching you flyers. Please take out your flyers activity book, also your flyers workbook number 1, right? So everybody, we have been learning about school friends, right? And we have been looking for vocabularies for the past few lessons, right? So finally we have the revision part. So please open your book to page 20. Yes, great. So these are the words we will be learning, right, on this unit. So let's do some revision on it. So we have prepared some pictures for you to have a look. We will be doing some revision. All right, a part of that, I hope you could spell on your own. Okay, so this is our topic. School friends. All right, school friends, right? So let's have a look. All right, so the first one is a subject. Yes, it is called maths. Great, math. Remember to spell, okay? Spell it on your own. And then the next picture we have is, all right, this subject is called art. Yes, art. Good job. And then here, so this subject tells us about the world, the places, the weather, and all that, right? That is geography. All right, geography. Great. And then, all right, here, this subject tells us about reading, spelling, and writing, right? We call this subject languages. All right, languages. Different languages has its reading, its spelling, and writing, right? Languages. Just like English, just like Chinese, right? And then here, all right, this subject is called science. Yes, in science lessons, you may do lots of experiments like this, right? Science. Good job. How about this one? Alright, let me give you some clue. This subject tells us about things in the past. That is history. Yes, we call it history. Do you know how is the subject form? His story. History. Yeah, this is why we called, because like when you talk about things in the past, it's all about the stories, right? And then here we have the subject in front of you is music. Yes, the subject here is music. And then here we go. All right. Wow. This is something related to technology, just like computer, right? There are many codes, just like cloud, Java, HTML, www. We call it computer science. Yes, computer science. Great. Alright, here we call it rucksack. Remember, this is a rucksack. Alright, instead of saying school bag, we can say rucksack. Alright. And then here we throw some trash in it, right? The stuff we don't want, alright, or it is wasted. We can throw it in a bin. Simple as that. Bin. And then wow, these are club. Alright, these are clubs. In a club you can do lots of stuff you like. For example, you may take pictures, you may play games, you may eat. Alright, this is what a club is for. Okay, club. Alright, here we have college. Alright, this is a college. When you let's say if you graduate, if you're graduated from your high school, you are done with your high school, you would promote to college. Okay, college. And then here, competition. They are having competition as they are competing with each other, right? We call it competition. Good. Alright, this book helps us with looking at some unknown words, like if we don't know the meaning of the words or we don't know how do we use them, we can look at the dictionary. Okay, this is the dictionary. Good. And then here, wow, what is it? It's a flag, right? It's a flag. Great. And then in front of you, we use this to stick stuff, right? That is a glue. Yes, glue. Okay, what are they doing? All right, so they are reading. Basically, they are in a group. All right, in a team, in a group. A group has like, a group has more than 2 people, of course. All right, that's a group. 4 people in a group. Okay, group. And then here is the gym. Yes, gym. You can do lots of exercises here, just like weightlifting, right? Some crunches. Wow, rope skipping. Okay, this is the gym where we can do exercise to stay fit. And then here is the, all right, here is called online. All right, just like you can talk online, right? When your relative like lives far away, you can talk online, right? For example, your relative lives in Japan, right? So you can talk with them through online, right? Online. Great. And then here we have, all right, project. Wow, project. Most projects are assigned for school. Maybe you are done with studying maybe 2 units, and then your teacher will give you a project about that unit, and you have to work in groups, right? Project. That's a project. Okay, good. And then this is the thing we used to cut. That is a pair of scissors. These are scissors. And then this is the screen. Okay, it looks like a TV, right? But a TV has a screen just like this, right? This is the screen. This is the screen that shows you, right? Screen. All right, here is the shelf. You can put your books inside. Oh, you can put your books inside a shelf, right? Shelf. And then these are student. All right, student. I'm your teacher, you're my student. All right, student. And then here is study. All right, study. This is your duty, right? At school, you are here to study, right? And then, wow, we call this, all right, this is history. And then astronomy, chemistry, mathematics, geography, physics, wow, biology, literature, we call them subject, right? You study lots of subject, yes, subject. And then, all right, here is the timetable, right? Here's a timetable. A timetable tells you what you have to do every day, right? It can be timetable, or we can call it schedule. Okay, timetable. And then here we have the university. If you're done with your college, you promote to university. All right, university. Yes. And then here are some list of girls and boys name, right? So let's read the girls one first. Betty, Emma, Helen, Holly, Katie, Sarah, Sophia, David. All right, the boy's name, all right, not the girl's name here. This is the boy's name. David, Frank, George. So these are some of the girls and boys' name we have been looking through on our previous lessons, right? So here are the list. Name of person. All right, name of person. Okay, so that's all for the revision part. Great. Now let's move on to our classwork. Everybody please turn to page number 7. So page number 7 of yours looks like this, right? So you have to listen, point, and say. All right, here are 5 words. So let's listen first.
Unit 1, Lesson 7. 1. Listen, point, and say.
Act.
Point, to act.
Theatre.
Theater.
Sing a tune.
Sing a tune.
Television.
Television.
Famous.
Famous. Good. So we are done with listening and pointing, right? Repeat once, then we are done. Act, theater, sing a tune, famous, television. Okay. So here are some pictures for you that has been explained for you, that what is the meaning of these words, right? So I'm not gonna say much. Let's move on to part 2 then. It says that read and choose the correct word from above. All right, so here you have to do this part by choosing the words that are here, okay? So I'm gonna do through 2 of them, okay, with you. The rest of it, you do it on your own. So let's start. All right, let's read. Can you sing space? Can you sing what? A tune? Theater, television? Of course, a tune, right? So that would be the appropriate one. Can you sing a tune? Keep going. Do you want to be on space? Do you want to be famous? Do you want to be on theater? Television? Act? Famous? Which one is it? The preposition on tells us we use television. On television. We can't say on theater. We can't say on act. Okay? So the rest of it, I'm going to give you some time. Keep reading and then do it on your own. Your time starts right now. Alright, keep going. If so, you should go to theater school. These schools are like other schools. They teach languages, math, science, and other subjects. But the students also study all types of music, including rock music and pop music, dancing, and they learn to act. After they leave school, many students get jobs in television or the theater. Only a few become famous though. So please check your answers for these. If you are done, then everybody, let's move on to part 3. It says, read and choose the correct words. All right. Number 1. Theater, schools, or space, other schools. Like or as? Theater schools are like other school. Like means similar. Okay, similar. A little bit same. All right. And then 2. They teach many or a few subjects. What do you think? So what is the difference between many and a few? So many is used for large amount of something, all right, and a few is used for little amount of something. Okay, so what do you think? Of course, they teach many subjects, right? Just like it mentioned at part 2, they teach languages, math, science, and other subjects, right? And different types of music, so there are many instead of a few. And then 3 to 5, you do it. Alright, 3. Students also study or studying music. Students also study music. They get jobs in television before or after they leave school. Of course, after they leave school, right? Many or some students become famous. Some, right? It says that only a few become famous. Okay, some students become famous. All right. Good. Let's move on to 8. Page number 8. All right, part 1, it says that read and find out, answer the questions. So here you have to answer the questions. Where is Emmy? Does she like school? Does she go home for lunch? Okay, everybody. So here you have to read this passage, right? So please read it together. All right. Flying visit, Japan. All right, at the left corner you will see her name. All right, name Amy, age 13, country Japan. All right, now let's read the first paragraph. Hello, my name's Amy and I'm from Japan. This is my school. We go to school by car. School starts at 8:30 and finishes at 3 o'clock. But we don't go home. After school, we go to clubs and do more lessons. We also go to the gym to do sports, and we do art and music. I like my school. The classrooms are very big, and there are no walls, so we have to work quietly. All right, second column. At lunchtime, we have chicken, soup, and rice. We don't use knives and forks. We use chopsticks. After lunch, we clean the classrooms. We work together in teams, so it's good fun. We have 2 breaks a day. one in the morning, and one in the afternoon. We go outside, we go outside in the playground, or we stay inside and read books or use the computers. Okay, so this is all about Amy. So question number 1, it says, where is Amy? That is Japan, right? Simple as that. So please write Japan. Alright, 2. Does she like school? According to the paragraphs we have read, yeah, she does like her school, alright? So you just have to write, yes, she does. That's it. First column, second paragraph, she said, I like my school. The classrooms are very big and there are no walls. So we have to work quietly. 3. Does she go home for lunch? Does she go home for lunch? So which paragraph talks about lunchtime? Yes, the second column, first paragraph. It says that at lunchtime we have chicken, soup, and rice. We don't use knife and forks. We use chopsticks. After lunch, we clean the classrooms. We work together in teams, so it's good fun. So does she go home for lunch? No, right? Maybe she has it like at school, right? No, she doesn't, okay? She doesn't go home for lunch. Alright, part 2. It says that make sentences about Amy and her school. So everybody, you have to make these sentences according to the paragraph that is given, alright, the information about her. So, she goes to school by... How does she go to school? Remember? First paragraph, it says that, hello, my name's Amy and I'm from Japan. This is my school. We go to school by car. So you just have to write car. Number 2, school starts at 8:30. Yes, at 8:30. Right. I'm gonna do one more and the rest of it you do it. Alright. After school, alright, what does she do after school? She said that after school we go to clubs and do more lessons. We also go to the gym to do sports, and we do art and music. So everybody, actually you can write either of them. So maybe I would write. So it says that after school so here it is used the subject she, right? So I have to change go as goes. So I'll say goes to clubs and does more lessons. Does more lessons according to the paragraph, right? Or you can write after school she goes to the gym to do sports and does art and music. That's also true. So you can write either one of them. Okay? Understood? Great. Now 4 and 5, You do it by yourself. Your time starts now. All right. 4, at lunchtime, she uses chopsticks. Yes. So the answer is just chopsticks. At break time, number 5, at break, what I'm saying right. Number 5, at break time, she she said that we have 2 breaks, right? One in the morning and one in the afternoon. We go outside in the playground, or we stay inside and read books or use computers. So again, you can like write either one of them, or you can just write all of them. Don't worry, I know the space is not enough. So that is plays. Play becomes plays because subject is she. So I'm just gonna say instead of write, okay? You check your answers. So you may say plays outside in the playground, or stays inside and reads books, or uses the computers. Okay? Great. So we are done with this part. All right, next part. All right, next page. All right. Page number 9. It says read and write the family words. So what are family words? Mother, father, sister, brother, daughter, son. These are family words, okay? So everybody, let's read together. I'm Tony. This is my family. My grandmother's name is Ella, and my grandfather's name is Tom. They have 2 children, Nick and Kim. Nick is my dad. My mom's name is Sue. I've got a sister and a brother. Their names are Anna and George. Kim is my aunt. Her husband's name is Peter. They have 1 son, Paul. He's my cousin. So we are done with reading this, right? So number 1, it says that, all right, according to the number, it says Tom is my grandfather, right? So here, it's better that you pretend you're Tony because it will be easier for you to complete this task. Okay, Tom is my grandfather. In line 2, at line 2, it says my grandfather's name is Tom. So that's why the answer is grandfathers. All right, just like that, let's do it. 2, Sue is he said that my mom's name is Sue. So Sue is we don't write mom here, we write mother, the full form. It says family word, so please write the full form, okay? Mother. All right. Kim is Tom and Ella's. All right. So who is Tom? Grandfather, right? And who is Ella? He said that my grandmother's name is Ella, right? So grandmother and grandfather have 2 children. One is Nick and one is Kim, right? So Kim is their Daughter. Yes, so you please write daughter. D-A-U-G-H-T-E-R. Remember the spelling. Okay. 4, 6, 8, 10. So there are 10. I'm gonna do 2 more, and the rest of it you do it. 4. It says that George is my. Who's George? He said that after he said that his my mom's name is Sue. I've got a sister and a brother. Their names are Anna and George. So George is my brother, of course, right? And then Nick is my. He said that Nick is my dad, right? So instead of dad, we can write father. Simple as that. You can find all the clues in the paragraph, right? So please do the rest of it on your own. Okay? So your time starts now. Do it. There are 2 number 6. One is across, one is down. Later, you have to write these words next to this part. There's like a crossword. I think that's easy. You can do it. Grandfather has been done for you. All right, keep going. Anna is my. The correct answer should be sister. I've got a sister and a brother. Their names are Anna and George. So George is my brother, Anna is my sister. All right, Nick is Tom and Ella's son. Tom and Ella are my grandfather and grandmother, right? And they have 2 children, Nick and Kim. Kim is the daughter, Nick is the son. All right, Ella is my, of course, grandmother. So please write grandmother. If you're wrong, correct yourself. Kim is my. So Nick is my dad, right? So my dad's sister is my aunt, right? Good. After that, Peter is my. Oh, he said that Kim is my aunt. All right. Her husband's name is Peter. So my aunt's husband will be my uncle. Yes, uncle. Understood? Now follow the numbers over here and then write the correct word in the crossword. All right? So the crossword is here, right? You have to fill them in. Come on. After you are done, I'm going to show you the answer. So I'm going to give you some time. Please write the answers according to the numbers provided, 1 to 9. All right, do it. Just fill them in. Very easy. Just copy it. All right, after you fill them in, your crossword should look like this. Okay, it looks something like this if you fill them in. daughter. All right, number 2 is mother, right? So that should be here according to the number. Number 3 should be daughter, and then brother, and then father, right? So fill them in and check your answers. Okay, so if you are done, let's move on to part 2. So part 2 might sound a bit confusing. All right, let's do it. You have to choose. Read and complete the text with the words. All right, aunt, cousin, granddad, uncle, sister has been done for you. So let's read. Jack is at the hospital with his family. They are waiting for Jack's dad. Jack is with his mom, Mary, and his sister, Lily. Lily is reading a comic, listening to music. All right, so who is Jack's mom? According to this is Mary, right? So I'm just going to write that so you don't get confused. And Jack's sister is Lily, right? Okay. And then Mary's father, Fred, is with him. He is talking on his phone. He is Jack's. All right. Fred is Jack's mom. No, what I'm saying, all right. Fred is Jack's mom's father. It means, like, let's say Jack is me, all right? So Fred is my mom's father. It means he is my, of course, granddad, right? So please write granddad here. So Mary's father, it means like Mary is my mom, right? Jack's mom, my mom, okay? So that would be Fred. Fred is Mary's father. Simple as that. Jane is Mary's sister. So Mary's sister is Jane. Okay, point to be noted. She is Jack's. So Mary is my mother, right? My mother's sister is called aunt. Simple as that. Oh, let me use another color. Alright, that should be aunt. Okay. She is holding a baby. Her husband, Peter, and their baby Sally are waiting too. Peter is Jack's. Alright. Aunt's husband, right? Her husband is uncle. Simple as that. Uncle. So Jane's husband is Peter. Right? That is uncle. Sally is Jack's. Alright, if my uncle and auntie has a baby, that baby will be my cousin. Right? So the answer is cousin. Simple as that. Alright, let's quickly turn to page 9 of your activity book. So your activity book, page number 9, looks like this, right? It looks like this. So here, part 1, number the sentences in the correct order to retell the story. Okay, so this story we have looked last time, right? You just have to order it. So 1, it says it's 9:30 in the morning. David is at school. He's in a maths class. All right. What happened next? Remember? When he was having maths lesson, what happened? He felt sleepy, right? But what was the reason behind it? Because David went to bed very late last night. He's tired. So this is how David is feeling, right? After, no. This is how he's feeling, right? While having maths class. Okay, so that is number 2. 3 to 5, you order it. 3, 4, 5. Go. All right, 3. Which one comes at 3? At 9:45, David is sleeping on his desk. The lesson ends at 10 o'clock and David wakes up. Everyone is running out of the classroom. 4. The teacher is very angry. She says, David, you should go to bed earlier. 5. So make sure you write the correct number. Okay? 3, 1, 5, 4, 2. Alright, part 2. Choose the best responses for David, then practice the role play with a partner. Alright. So here are some of the responses. Let's have a look on the responses. All right, the first one in the, let's say, yellow boxes. I went to bed at midnight. All right, next response is, sorry, I went to bed very late last night. All right, where am I? That has been done for you. What time is it? All right, so let's have a look on the role play. It says that, all right, teacher said, wake up, David. David respond, where am I? Teacher said, you're in my classroom. All right, what did David say afterwards? The teacher answered, it's 10 o'clock. So what is the question to this answer? It's 10 o'clock. The best question for this, of course, is what time is it, right? What time is it? All right. 3 and 4, you choose and then do it on your own. Keep going. All right. David respond, sorry, I went to bed very late last night, right? So that should be the response. All right. You can write it on your own, right? I went to bed very late. Right, I'm not gonna write. Last night, teacher said, "What time did you go to bed?" David said, "I went to bed at midnight." Right? I went to bed at midnight. Teacher said, "Well, go to bed earlier tonight." All right, we have to practice. All right, role play with a partner. All right, let's do it on our own. So teacher said, "Wake up, David." David responded, "Where am I?" Teacher said, "You were in my classroom." David asked, "What time is it?" Teacher responds, "It's 10 o'clock." David apologized, right? "Sorry, I went to bed very late last night." Teacher asked, "What time did you go to bed?" David responds, "I went to bed at midnight." Teacher said, "Wow, go to bed earlier tonight." Okay? Good job. We are done with this. Now let's move on to page number 10. All right, page number 10. Listen and take the box. Number 1 is an example. All right, so you do it on your own. I'm gonna play the soundtrack.
Unit 1, Lesson 7. 1. Listen and tick the box. Hello, Frank. What are you doing?
I'm reading a book.
What's it about? Is it about football?
No, it isn't. It's about an actor.
Is he famous?
Yes, he's very famous.
Does he work in television?
No, he doesn't.
Where does he work then?
He works in the theatre.
All right. So number 2, what is it about? The best answer should be A, the one at the theater. And then number 3, where does he work? In a theater. All right. Great. Now, part 2. It says that read Lucy's story. Write 1, 2, 3, or 4 words to complete the sentences. So everybody, let's do some reading. All right, the words in the green bubble. Let's read. My friends and I are very busy today. We are entering a competition for our school's theater club. We are designing costumes for our play next month. The teacher is going to choose the best costume. I am trying a long coat with gold stars and a big hat. There are red and blue flowers on my hat. It looks amazing. So everybody, we are done with reading Lucy's story, right? Please write 1, 2, 3, or 4 words to complete the sentences. All right, do it by yourself. Your time starts now. All right, I think you're done. All right, number 1, it says, the children are going to act in space next month. That is, the children are going to act in a play next month. So the answer should be a play. Today they are drawing pictures of space to wear. That should be costumes. Yes, they are drawing pictures of costumes. Lucy is space and a hat. Lucy is drawing a long coat, right? Drawing a long coat. And a hat. 4. There are space blue flowers on her head. There are red and blue flowers on her hat. So the appropriate answer is this. Okay, done? Good. Finally, we can move on to part 1 of page 11. So read the diary and write the words. So the words here are outside, rise, club, car, classroom, and use. Used. The word car has been done for you, right? So let's read the diary. Wednesday. All right. Wednesday, 3rd January. This morning I went to school by car. All right. At lunchtime we had chicken, soup, and rice. The appropriate answer is rice because this is the only food you can find. Understand? One more. After lunch, we cleaned the classroom, used outside. What is it? Of course, that is classroom, right? Why would you clean the club? You're not a worker of it, right? So of course classroom. This person is talking about her school. So this one is the answer, okay? 4 to 6, you do it. keep going. At the first break, I went outside in the playground. At the second break, I stayed inside and used the computer. After school, I went to music club. All right. Next part for you is writing a story. Looking at some pictures. So let me tell you the character's name if you don't remember. All right. The boy in the first picture that is on his bed, that is Michael, okay? Michael, so you may mark that down. It tells you who are there in the story. Michael, and the one that is getting angry is her mom. You can say, not her mom, sorry, his mom. Okay, Michael's mom, his mom. And then there's one more character. All right. So the people in the story is Michael, his mother, and then the one in the third picture that is riding a bicycle. So Michael is behind him, right? So the person that gives Michael a lift, his name is William. So how do you give a person a lift? It means if you give person a lift, it means you're helping that person. Okay? So let's see what is happening in the story. So you may ask yourself a few questions before writing a story, right? What is the time, right? Let's say, let's use the comprehension question word, just like when, who, where, how, where, right? Where. All right. Etc. It can be many, right? So you may talk about the time first, as I said, when, right? Look at picture number 1. What's happened? So picture number 1, the clock is very visible, right? The clock shows you what time is it? That is 7 o'clock, right? So you may start your story like at 7 o'clock, right? Or you may say it is 7 o'clock. And what is happening in the picture? What is Michael doing? It is 7 o'clock. You may say Michael is sleeping, right? And what is his mom doing? His mother, you can say his mother is getting angry because he's not awake, right? Or you may say his mother wakes him up, right? All right, and then picture number 2, it's very visible. You can see that he's running after the bus. All right, so the first place is home. The second place is bus stop, right? It's okay if you don't mention home. Just mention the main action. Sleeping. What is Michael doing? What time is it? What does his mom do, right? And then picture 2, you can talk about the place, right? About the bus stop. He runs after the bus, right? But the bus leaves. Or you may say he misses it. He misses it, right? He misses. He misses his bus, right? Bus stop. When we talk about the bus stop as well. There is a word of bus stop in the picture actually, right? And then the third picture, as I said, William, right? So what is William doing? William is riding his bicycle, and then he gives Michael a lift, or you may say William offers Michael help, right? And then you may say they arrive school. They arrive at school on time. Yes, so please write a story on your own. Okay, so I have pointed out the main feature, so it depends on you. How do you write it? Okay, I'm looking forward to your story. All right, please write a story according to the picture. Okay, remember the name, all right, the time, the places, and then write. You don't have to write many words, like there are only like how many lines? 1 2 3 4 5 6, only 6 lines. Okay, just write the main features. All right, so that's it. This is your homework. Do a revision on the words we have learned. That's all. Take care. Have a good day. Bye bye.